Hello, welcome back to Audit and Assurance class. We will be talking on assurance services beyond financial audits. Assurance services beyond financial audits. And in doing that, we will differentiate non-audit assurance service, explain procedures for the SOCs, two is ESG and forensic audit, and we will also apply assurance concepts to real scenario. Assurance now covers a wide range of non-financial information, and it is driven by complex business environment involving risk and also stakeholders' demand. And it includes sustainability, cybersecurity, internal audit, forensic investigation, and more. And the goal of this is to be able to enhance confidence in diverse subject matters through independent examination. The other types of assurance engagements, which include the review engagement, which talks about a limited assurance on financial information, and another is the agreed upon procedure, which deals with factual findings only and no opinion. It talks about another is the sustainability and ESG assurance, which is actually fast growing area now. There is also the cybersecurity and IT assurance in relation to the SOC reports, the NIST, the ISO. And another is the internal audit service. It deals with risk control and governance focus. And lastly, forensic audit and fraud investigation, which talks about the fraud triangle and litigation support. Let's take the review engagement. The objective of a review engagement is to express negative assurance. Nothing has come to our attention, like sayings like nothing has come to our attention. So it expresses negative assurance, and the procedure is through inquiry, analytical procedure, and reading financial statements. In reporting under review engagement, the review report expresses a negative assurance conclusion, stating whether anything came to the practitioner's attention, suggesting the financial statements are not prepared appropriately, while emphasizing its limited scope compared to an audit. And it is used in cases like interim statements and smaller entities and covenant compliance. For the agreed upon procedure engagement, it is actually a fact-based reporting. And agreed upon procedure engagement involves the practitioners performing specific procedure agreed between the practitioner, the entity, and relevant third parties, and reporting factual findings without expressing a conclusion or opinion. And the procedure as specified by engaging parties. Under this, there is no conclusion or opinion. Only the factual findings can be seen in this, and they are commonly used in terms of due diligence, contract compliance, and regulatory verification. And under this, the report restriction is limited to specified users only. There is a report restriction on this, which is limited to the specified users only. For sustainability and ESG assurance, sustainability and environmental, social, and governance assurance represent one of the fast-growing areas in assurance profession. And this explosive growth in sustainability reporting creates corresponding demand for assurance over sustainability information to enhance its credibility and reliability. And the framework under this is the GRI, which is the Global Reporting Initiative, the Sustainability Accounting Standard Board, the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosure, and the International Sustainability Standard Board Assurance Level. And then these are the framework under the sustainability and ESG assurance. And challenges are measurement of uncertainty, immature control, and evolving standard. And the procedure in carrying out this assurance is data testing, site visit, confirmation, and framework compliance check. Under the cyber security and IT assurance, in an increasingly digital world where organizations depend on information technology system and face escalating cyber threats, assurance over cybersecurity control and IT system has become very critical. And cybersecurity breaches can result in massive financial losses, regulatory penalty, reputational damage, and legal liability. And consequently, organizations seek third-party assurance over their cybersecurity posture to demonstrate to stakeholders that appropriate control exists and operate effectively. And under this, we have the SOC, which is a service organization control, which reports represent a major category of IT assurance service. We also have the SOC2, and the report addresses control at service organization relevant to security, availability, processing, integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. And this is divided into SOC, that's Service Organization Control Type 2, Type 1, which is design of control at a point in time, and Service Organization Control 2, Type 2, and this talks about design and operating effectiveness over a period. And so our trust service criteria includes security, availability, processing, integrity, confidentiality, privacy, and emerging area include AI assurance, blockchain, IoT, security, cloud control. These are emerging areas under cybersecurity and IT assurance. For the internal audit service, internal audit provides independent, objective assurance and consulting services designed to add value and improve an organization's operation, while external auditor focus primarily on financial statement audit for external users. Internal auditor serve management and the board of directors by evaluating and improving the effectiveness of risk management and management, control, and governance processes. And internal audit has evolved from primarily financial and compliance focus to encompassing operational efficiency, strategic risk, technology control, and enterprise-wide risk management. And for this, we have the standard that guides it, and it is the international HIS international professional practice framework. And for the risk-based planning, it aligns audit activities with organizational risk, and as per the reporting, findings, recommendation, and management action plan are provided under this aspect of assurance. Lastly, we'll be talking on is the forensic. We'll be talking about the forensic audit. Okay, we'll be talking about the forensic and fraud investigation, forensic audit and fraud investigation. And looking at that, forensic audit and fraud investigation service applies accounting, auditing, and investigative skills to evaluate evidence in matters involving actual or suspected fraud, embezzlement, corruption, and other financial crimes. And this specialized service may be performed for litigation purpose, fraud detection and investigation, disputes resolution, insurance claim verification, and regulatory investigation. And forensic accountants often work with legal counsel, law enforcement, corporate security, and regulatory agencies, and their work may culminate in expert testimony in legal proceeding. And under this, we have the fraud triangle, which deals with the pressure, opportunity, and rationalization. And the process of doing this is prediction, planning, evidence gathering, and reporting. And the technique used are interviews, data analytics, computer forensic, and document examination. And the outcome of forensic audit and fraud investigation is a factual report for legal or regulatory use. Under this, we have emerging trends in assurance, including the artificial intelligence and machine learning assurance, blockchain and smart contract verification, extended external reporting, and lastly, post-pandemic shift in terms of remote work control, supply chain resilience, digital transformation. In conclusion, assurance extends far beyond financial audit, and each service requires specific skill, framework, and reporting. Growing demand for ESG, cybersecurity, and forensic audit is actually coming so much now. It's becoming very major now, and continuous learning and specializations are essential for future relevance. Thank you for listening.